Life skilling is a very important and lucrative thing to do inside of Lost Ark, so I'm here to give you guys the ultimate tier 4 Lost Ark life skilling guide. Of course, if you guys need a little bit more help, come over to twitch.tv/ImDefild if you need a little bit more help. Let's get this started. First off, I'm going to talk about people that don't want to do their life skills, that think like, oh, 5 to 10 minutes every 2 days is way too much effort. I still have something for you. So if you go to your strongholds and then click on manage, then go over to the farm, and if you don't have this unlocked, go to the lab, research everything you need to do. You can see I can get getterables by using life energy, which is the same energy we use to do our life skills. So you can see we're going to get ourselves some nice fresh minnows, sturdy carbs, abydos, golden carp, and these of course are used to make aureas as well. But don't get fooled, you're not even close to getting as many materials every single day from this as if you would do your life skills. And as well, on top of it, these are bound mats, so these can only be used to craft yourself bound aureas and not tradable ones. So they're a double whammy, so they're of course instant, you have to do no effort, but you get a lot less materials, and as well they are not tradable. So of course, if you want to use this, feel free. It's better than letting your life energy just sit there and rot away, but of course keep watching if you want to use it, even in just like 5 minutes. So up next, of course, how do we craft a tool? It's very important, of course, because we need our tool to be able to life skill. So we're going to go ahead and type in kit inside of the market, and this will reveal your crafting kits for tools. So we, of course, have the rare, the epic, we have versus the legendary, and the master. So if you are a life skilling enjoyer, of course, you're going to get yourself some master craft kits, but it comes at the cost of, 20,000 gold. Of course, as well, later in the video, I'll tell you how to get these craft kits, but as you get started, just go ahead and buy one of the market. We now have ourselves our craft kit. It's inside of our inventory as well. If you're missing it, it's right here in common trade skill material. Then we're going to go to our stronghold, go to the bottom island, and we're going to go to this NPC right here, Jennifer. Jennifer is going to sell you every single tool recipe there. So you can see trade skill tool. I have bought all of them already, but of course, if you're a new player, you're not going to have these. This will cost you some of the adventure seals, but you will have enough literally as a brand new player to buy all of this, so don't worry about it. Alright, we have our crafting recipe, we have everything else. We're going to go over to our workshop, and then we're going to go ahead and search for the tools. So I'm this time going to make myself a excavation master tool. You can see we're missing some items, so we need ourselves, of course, the master craft kit. You need yourself your workshop level 2. You're not going to have this if you're a brand new player. Again, research is inside of the lab. Just finish it up, you should be good. Everyone has immediate access to this recipe as well. Then you need yourself any of these items, so keep in mind that if you're buying yourself any of the items, these are sold in bundles of 100. So if I need 122, I just need to buy 2 bundles and not 100 bundles. Same for all the other ones. So make sure you buy yourself rare relics, ancient relics, and then as well we need tool crafting kits. We're gonna need 82 of these. Boom, craft them up, and we are good to go to craft our relic tools. So we're gonna go ahead and get this, and we're gonna click craft. And boom. Okay, so what you can do, of course, you can use your time reduction chips if you want to, or wait the 8 hours. I am not doing that. We're going to go ahead and skip the time. Boom. And there we go. Our tool is done. So one issue you're going to run into as well when you're going to do a lot of life skilling is that your tool is going to lose max durability. So once you use it, it's going to lose durability. As you can see right here, it's not 48, and we can repair it. And boom, it is now again at 95. But that means it's not at 100. So we can actually restore our tool as well if we have these trade skill tool restoration kits. These again can be crafted in the same area. So tools, and all the way to the bottom, you can see we can make ourselves the trade skill tool restoration kit. So you need yourself more materials and as well some crafting tool parts. So it's useful to, of course, get these yourself, in my opinion. Don't really buy these. So this is going to be very cheap to get these items very quickly, and then just buy the crafting parts, because these sadly will take quite a while, and then just craft it up and repair your tool up to max durability every so often. We're almost ready to get started with life skilling, but I would recommend, if you're a spec class, to make a little preset for life skilling as well. So I made it already for you guys to face, so you can just go ahead and copy it. So we have ourselves a mass preset right here. So the thing you have to take a look at is going to be your engravings, your card set, your pet, and as well, of course, your arc passive. So I grabbed myself heavy armor, Preemptive Strike, and as well Spirit Absorption. So these will make sure that I am as fast as possible. I do an extra crit hit when I hit the mobs for the first time, and I'm really tanky because of heavy armor. Same thing, we're going to go into the arc passive. I made sure that my stats are going to be swift and endurance, to be swiftness and of course be even more tanky for the mobs. Then up next we have ourselves a card set which is called Romanticist, and this is actually a very useful card set because it will go ahead and reduce your movement skill cooldown with your spacebar by 10%, and has a 10% chance to reset your movement skill. So you're going to be able to zoom around the map super fast and get to those nodes as soon as possible. Of course, if you get yourself the maximum set, you even get yourself an additional nice 13% movement speed. And then up last, of course, don't forget to put your pad as well into swiftness like I did right here. While this is a tier 4 life skilling guide, I do want to quickly give you guys a tip of where I did tier 3 life skilling when I still did it, and I did it on the challenge as well. So if you go over to Lutera right here at the bottom, we're going to go to Bilbrin Forest, and in here you're going to go to this outpost right here, and there's going to be some trees around this area. So you're just going to go ahead and train logging, in my opinion, inside of tier 3 inside of this area. Of course, you can just do other life skills as well if you want. You can do excavation, you can do fishing, whatever you want to do, but I would recommend just doing logging. It's going to become so fast, especially if you can have a duo partner and just make yourself a little circle in this area, and you're going to get yourself all of the trees very quickly and burn through your life energy. So we've arrived inside of North Kurzan. This is going to be your hotspot to do your trade skills. So you can see mining and hunting is going to be in Sud Valley, and Abydos Garrison is going to have all the other ones. So we have in total in Lost Ark foraging, logging, mining, hunting, fishing, and excavation. But all these life skills are not actually practiced inside the game because some of them are just better and worse than others. So I'm only going to talk about 4 of these life skills, and the reason is that mining and as well foraging are not really that practiced anymore at this moment. They're just not better money, they're not better speed than any other methods. So we're going to mainly talk about fishing, excavation, hunting, and logging. So we're going to get started with fishing because it's a bit of an odd one as well, but it still needs to be on this full tier 4 list. So the fishing hotspot can be found inside of Abydos Garrison. Over here you can see fishing spot on the map. So why would you do fishing? And that's only one reason: you are lazy, and that is you do not want to move on a spot. You just want to press a button. You want to see when the fishy comes to the rod, you click the same button, and that's it. You do not want to move around. So why would you do fishing? It's literally only that reason. It's not better money, it is not better speed. So you're already losing 2 big factors, and you're just literally just AFKing. That's it. You still have to press it. It's not like it's a full AFK minigame, so it's like 2 key presses every single time you see a fish, but you do not have to move, and some people like that. But I would highly recommend not doing fishing because it is so slow and it's just not better money as well. So I don't see any good reason for you to want to do fishing, but if you just don't want to move and you just want to stare at the screen, do some Netflix, you know, whatever, then fishing could be perfect for you. So what life skills do I recommend? So on the screen right now are going to be the 3 life skills we're going to talk about. So we have ourselves the fastest life skill, which is going to be duo logging. Then we have the 2 most profitable life skills. We have ourselves hunting, which is more time and more effort, but for more money. And then we have excavation, which is going to be less time and a little bit less effort, and as well has of course a chance of getting these super rare craft kits, but in total it is on average less money than hunting. But of course you could get very lucky and get those master toolkits. So if you want to get started with logging, I would highly recommend doing a little bit of scouting first. So what do I mean with that? So sometimes you can get yourself a purple version of the material you're farming. So we see a born tree right here, which was a green version. We're gonna look at this tree right here, green, and another one over here, green, which is good. And then there's going to be another tree here at the back. If this is going to be purple, it's bad. It's a green one as well. And then one more at the bottom right here. So if this one's green, we're good to go. So why do we want these trees to be green? It's because we want to farm the purple trees in our main area. But if you're on a map and there is a purple tree already in a spot at the top, it cannot respawn at the bottom as a purple tree as well. There's only 2 purple trees maximum in the whole map, and there's only a few spots that actually support these trees. So with another spots here at the top, which we're not gonna go to. So check these trees beforehand. We're gonna see green, green, green right here, and then another tree on the left. Is this going to be green? Green. So we're fully ready. So we now have 2 possible spawns of purple trees. And why we want these purple trees is because they're going to gain double the materials than the normal trees do. So let me see. Maybe anyone was lucky. There we go. See? Mysterious Argon tree. This one right here will give you double the materials if you chop it instead of a normal tree at the same cost of the same durability, which is awesome. So that's why we want the chance of this mysterious Argon tree to appear and make sure that it's in the area we're going to farm. So it's time to find ourselves a dual logging partner. Sometimes you're lucky, which is going to happen in this video as well, that someone just hooks you up with a invite when you're near a tree and they're like, oh, you want to do a log? Otherwise, go to the chat right here, go to the bottom left, type in area chat looking for dual logging. You see there's already 2 people asking for it. Just invite them to a party, go to the same channel, check your trees and start logging together. Before we get into logging, of course, I want to give you guys quickly a full list of the best roles you can get on side of your tool in order as well of importance. So we have ourselves going to be rare reward, kick reward, treasure attempt, all materials, kick attempt, common and uncommon are the same like value, and then durability as the worst one. So check your tool, try to get yourself of course a few of these top ones on there, and otherwise just go ahead and recraft your tool before you get started. Logging is practiced in the bottom left section of Ashen Hill inside of Abydos Garrison. So our circle is very easy right here. We have ourselves a boron tree, then another tree right here, another tree at the top. And then on this circle, there will be another tree right here respawning later on. We have a tree right here at the bottom, and then another tree that will respawn inside of here. So it's just a super simple circle of where you're going to farm your life skills. So now we have our logging partner. So now we have to look out for a few things, and that's of course our energy is going to drain extremely quickly. So of course this happens with logging. It is so fast. Look at my energy just going down. But we can see we have ourselves a special kick ability as well, which unlocks at level 30. So every single time we complete a tree, we have a chance of unlocking our kick ability. But if we actually see we get a pop-up of materials, we can swiftly get off it. And you can see, boom, we unlock the kick right there. And then we can kick before we continue on again, which is very useful, because it's going to make sure that we have 3 chances every single tree to get our kick refresh instead of 1. So we're going to wait for our material pop-up and get off it. Boom, we got a kick tree. Click the kick. And then immediately spam G again. And boom, we get ourselves even more mats. More mats. Get off. Okay, we didn't get anything there. And then no kick here. So you're just going to go ahead every single time you get the pop-up of materials. Just get off the tree very briefly. And then hopefully get yourself a kick. Use it real quick and get yourself even more mats. So one more time. Get off it. Oh, we got a kick. Boom, use the kick right now. Spam G again. And we get ourselves even more materials. Boom. Get off. And then hopefully we get ourselves it here at the end once again. No. Let's log in a nutshell. Of course, the only thing that you can look out for is going to be these legendary pouches. You can open them up, get yourself some nice materials, and as well get yourself a trade tool. Dismantle this for any of the repair parts if you're lucky. Look at that. Boom. We got one of those bad boys, which is nice. And furthermore, logging doesn't have that much complicated stuff besides the resetting of the kick. Up next is going to be Excavation. So why would you want to do Excavation over Hunter? So super simple. You can get yourself the tool crafting kits, which you cannot get from Hunter. And as well, you get some byproducts to make yourself some atros and stimulants, which could be very useful. So first off, what tool do you need for Excavation? On the screen right now is going to be the best roles for Excavation. We're going to have treasure chest drop rate into minigame chance rate, rare reward, minigame reward rate, plus difficulty reduction. All materials, common and uncommon, are equal, and then of course the rest after that. So of course try to get yourself a tool that has all of those. So now we have our tool fix. We now need to know where to dig for Excavation. So on the map right now I put all the markers of where your materials are going to be always. So these spots are literally just dead set inside of the game. So if Relic 1, Relic 2, Relic 3, Relic 4, if you want to put this on your map as well, click personal memo in the bottom right, click write new memo and put it anywhere on your map, and it will even show you a minimap as well. So now we need ourselves our Relic search. Go to the place and you can see there's another person here. So you cannot sadly share a channel with someone, which really sucks. So we're gonna go to the next area, and we can see I'm on the leaf right there. Press it. Oh, we get old relic beads. Beautiful. And then you just go ahead and dig it up. Okay, nice. Up next, we're gonna go to the next area, and I just don't even have to use my sonar because I know there is gonna be this spot right here because of the minimap indicator. And boom, we can just go ahead and do this right here. Of course, like I said, if someone else is in your server, you could have the issue that they're just gonna be in your same spot. Of course, sometimes it can proc the excavation minigame. So if that happens, then instead of pressing G, just press the button of your excavation minigame and then it will start it. So you have to press spacebar on the blue tile. So this is of course, why the minigame reduction was useful. And if you fail, it's fine. You even have another chance. So there we go. We did it in 2. And now we got to sell some extra materials, which is nice. And if you're lucky, of course, you can sometimes get yourself the chest, which holds the relic tools while you're excavating. And here we go. We got ourselves a treasure chest. And this can give you a relic tool. So come on. Okay, mob, can't go away, man. Like, mobs are so annoying, man. I swear. And then we get ourselves a nice little reward. And we got ourselves a blue tool. And as well, a purple craft kit. So like I said, you can get yourself legendary and relic ones from this as well. So this is the only way to get these tool kits. It's from Excavation. So the last one for today is going to be, of course, hunting. And this is the most profitable life skill. It will take a little bit longer, but it's not too bad. But if you want to make the most bang of your buck, you go ahead and do hunting. So hunting sadly has no good byproducts. So no relic chests, no extra materials as well you can use for stimulants or anything like that. Literally the byproduct is uses inside of hunting. So first off, of course, what are the best roles for hunting? So they're on the screen right now. We're going to be having the minigame chance rate, rare reward, minigame reward rate, difficulty reduction, all materials common and uncommon, etc. Then, of course, we as well have all the hunting spots outside of the map. So here they are inside of course, of Sod Valley. You can just go ahead and copy all of these. Around this area, there will be a little rabbit running around. But because these are actually walking NPCs, they can drift away a little bit from these spots. But it's around the area where they should be. So what do you have to do? It's super simple. We're going to go ahead and quickly grab this one because I tried it out for a second. But you're going to see these rabbits. They're just hopping around the area. And you have yourself your throw ability. Just throw it on the rabbit. Boom. And just get your spoils. So if you go ahead and carve these up, of course you have the chance to get yourself the minigame. I am not at level 30 yet, sadly, so I do not have the butcher ability. But you do have yourself some good amount of mats. So we're gonna go ahead and search the next rabbit. So this is why this is a little bit more tedious, because these things run around and they're not at like exact same spots. You cannot look at the map, you know. It's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. This is why it's gonna take you a bit while longer to go through all of your life energy. And that's gonna be it, to be honest, for all of the life skills. Of course, you have the other ones like mining. It's the same thing. Just go over, just mine. But like I said, you have to do this twice, which is kind of annoying as well. Nobody really does this. It's not that much money. Same, of course, for foraging. Not a lot of people do it because it's quite spread out. There's a lot of mobs, and as well, it doesn't give as much money as the other ones. So I would just highly recommend doing any of them. I personally like to do myself my logging. Logging is just very, 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 very quick. So that's gonna wrap it up for the live skilling guide. Of course, if you guys need any more tips and tricks, come over to me on twitch.tv/ImDefild if you need any more help. If I missed, of course, any serious things or made some mistakes, let me know in the comment section as well. Let me know, of course, what is your favorite trade skill inside of Lost Ark. Mine, like I said, is going to be logging, but I would say hunting and excavation are pretty decent as well. So say take care, have a good one, thank you much for watching, and I'll see you guys again in 2 days.